posted in Chop Sports, the Facebook group. If you're not on the Facebook group, get over there. We debate, chop it up every day.
Let me just give a little clarification because some of these guys may be watching on their phone, and these are 3 starting lineups. And what we typically have in these scenarios is like an all-time Lakers team, an all-time Spurs team, and an all-time Bulls team. But this is a little bit different. It's all-time yellow, all-time black, all-time red. And some of you guys might not be able to see the names or the faces that are on some of these graphics because they're a little small and you're on your phone. So I'll start with the Lakers or the yellow team. And it is LeBron. And they had the Cleveland Cavaliers alternate jersey LeBron.
Just to make this fit,
even though
because technically he could have been shifted over to red.
Technically he's also on the Lakers now, so they could have just used that.
Very true.
So it's LeBron, Kobe, Shaq, Steph Curry, Magic Johnson.
Yikes. Okay.
Right?
I mean, that's okay.
That's a tough one to contend with.
Yeah.
Then on the black team, we got Tim Duncan, Dwayne Wade, the Admiral David Robinson, Allen Iverson, and we got KD. On the red team, we have Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Hakeem, the Dream Olajuwon, Tracy McGrady, and then Dennis Rodman.
All right, so the people watching out there, just chime in. Say who the best is, because there was a debate on the Facebook group, and if you want to debate it here. Ryan actually saw it on the Facebook group. He goes, "This was great," and clearly gold, and he's going gold.
Not even yellow. He's like, gold is winning. Gold. And that was my initial thought as well. I was like, yeah, gold.
Yeah, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't. I mean, I'm not going to say it doesn't seem close because, of course, you got red. Jordan's over there, right?
I mean, there's
Hakeem's
some
over there.
15 great players, right? So to me, if I'm looking at it, I'm the way I'm going to break it down initially is like, okay, matchup wise, who's going to dominate the paint easiest? And then you look over, you have Shaq, but then you're like, well, they don't really have another true big, but they do have legit size in LeBron and Magic. Magic was able to play in the post early in his career. Everybody watched Winning Time. Mm-hmm. But I think that's going to end up hurting them a little bit and not being able to deal with some of the size that the other two teams have. I think you could automatically eliminate the black team, because if Dennis Rodman has to play against Tim Duncan, I think Tim Duncan's going to start crying. Dennis Rodman would own him, I think. And I know that people are going to probably bash me. I just think Rodman is one of the most underrated players and what he brought to a team in history. And that's why I'm going to go with red.
You're going red to win this?
I'm going with red to win this. First things first, they have Jordan, right? So Jordan is just a better version of Kobe. Then you have LeBron, who is much of a LeBron fan. I am, and a LeBron guy that I am. I feel like Scottie Pippen has been talking about what he would do to LeBron James if they ever played. Now he would lock him up.
Now you got your chance, Scottie.
And Rodman and Scottie Pippen were both in agreement by saying, like, LeBron doesn't have any moves whatsoever. He's just big, and his moves are basic, and they would lock him up. I do believe Rodman locks up almost any player in the modern day. He's like the best chance at stopping Giannis, the best chance at stopping some of these guys. But
Ryan says the Red can play defense and they have chemistry, considering three teammates on this team.
They have the best defensive team by far. Tracy McGrady doesn't play defense, but when you have these other guys giving all the effort and you're not going to be asking McGrady to shoot 30 times a game, maybe he could use his athletic ability and kind of catch on and play a little defense. And I think that what rules?
Yeah, what decade is this being played in? Because, you know, if this is a knock on me saying I love the 90s, you know what I mean? Like, the game has obviously changed. So let's just say right now, right now with this team, like in their primes, but then like you think about it and like, would Hakeem survive against Giannis right now? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, they're totally different body types. Giannis is a freak.
Giannis, they're like the same guy.
But Giannis is athletic.
But in terms of size, that's what Giannis is.
He said if it was today's NBA, Red would get shot out of the court. Jim, whatever.
If it was today's NBA, Red would get shot out of the court. They would be the 4 seed and they would dominate the postseason.
Who's playing the 3 for the gold? Kobe or Magic?
Can I also say I would take McGrady out and put Derrick Rose in? But
Derrick Rose, I love it. I love that actually.
Who's playing the 3 for the Red?
For the gold. For the gold.
LeBron.
Kyle says the yellow has 3 40% 3-point shooters compared to 0 on the red. That's a quick stat, man. You pull that up now?
I just think that
it's pretty quick.
I just think that the Bulls or the red team in this equation, they're the best defensive team, and all those 3-point shots that people think they would be jocking up on the other teams, they wouldn't really be getting them off because they're off the ball defense.
So who's the 4 for gold? Ryan's coming in. Who's the 4?
Magic Johnson.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Kobe barely a top 15 player. Stop, Scoop. Come on, bro. What kind of shit is that?
I say Magic because he's done it.
How is this a thing? How is he allowed to comment? He's trolling, right, at this point?
Scoop. Say that on your show and take a page out of Kyle's book and just say the most ridiculous, outlandish take and see if it sticks.
LeBron at 4, Magic at 3. That's what AJ's
I'm putting Magic at the 3 because I know for a fact that Magic Johnson has gone down low and won an NBA title.
So all right, so for somebody to create,
it was 1921, but still.
So for somebody to create this graphic, right? It feels like the black team is getting absolutely no love right now. Like absolutely not. Like I heard red and gold for the last 3 minutes. Never once mentioned a guy like Tim Duncan and David Robinson together, the Twin Towers.
Yeah,
together.
they did play together. They were on the same team.
I was there.
Yeah,
so, I was there for the.
So it's not like we're like have to imagine it.
No, I know, but I'm saying like you're looking at this team and nobody's giving them any love. Though that they can't run with this any other team.
They can't.
Really?
Yeah, because they also can't shoot, and
Durant?
they can't. How are they gonna match up? Think about who's Dwayne Wade and Allen Iverson gonna cover?
Dwayne Wade's gonna cover LeBron.
No, he's not.
Why not? What about Durant and LeBron?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so then who's covering Magic? Tim Duncan?
Maybe Iverson to be a pest? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like they've just been they were lost. They were lost in the shuffle.
Severe matchup issues there, and I think that they lack a true point guard. Gonna really hurt against teams that are just very, very well coached and well disciplined. Yeah, I don't even think that's close. The black team's got to go.
Well, AJ says put LeBron in the black team with the Miami jersey, and this is a different conversation.
Yeah, and then you take Tim Duncan out and put Rasheed Wallace in.
How about this one? Kawhi can go into the black team somewhere. Like that? Maybe.
All right, so now let's just
black doesn't get any love because he's at 3 of the 4.
They don't have a point guard.
3 of the 4 best players are on gold and red. Maybe that's why. Yeah, he's got a point. You know, there's a point there. There's a point there.
And Tim Duncan's just never gotten any love. He's so boring, and he was really good.
Yeah, but the banks were always open when Duncan was on the court.
Guys like Dennis Rodman would relish the opportunity to just play against Tim Duncan in their primes.